X-rays, and the dentist had taken a picture of him before and after, so they had a picture of his wife, or whatever she was. She might have just been cohabiting, I don't know if they really got married. And they managed to track that down by putting that poster up on the internet. People said, oh yeah, there's this old couple that lives in this place in California, and that looks like her. And it was. So they tracked him down that
Where did you see this? Was it on one of those TV shows?
No, it was NPR, National Public Radio.
Oh, NPR.
And then he was flown back to Boston, and then it made it Boston news for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. But he had been so anonymous that they didn't have a search image. They didn't know what he
When
looked
did this
like.
happen? I don't remember it.
Yeah, it wasn't. It
happened a month ago?
Yeah, it was fairly recent.
Oh, I was in Mexico. I didn't hear about
yeah,
it.
that's
That's
why.
why. Yeah.
I was in Massachusetts, and that's all that was on the news.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I guess he was really pretty nasty.
You
sort of
hear it
person.
once and then you keep hearing it again.
Yeah.
It's like, shut it off. Sometimes, yeah. I have to.
Well, we were in Costa Rica when they caught these guys who had murdered the turtle biologist who was out showing some, I think they were European women, who were just on the beach. And one of these poachers, people poach turtle eggs because they sell them for a lot of money and all that, murdered this guy. It was this huge outrage, outroar, from all over the world. Costa Rica needed to get off their duff and get these villains. Normally they're sort of laissez-faire, something like, somebody's murdered, we can't figure it out, it's too difficult. But I guess there was enough pressure on them, it was their reputation, they had to show that they could do it. They were a law-abiding country and that they were going to, bring to justice. And we were there eating lunch when news broke in Limon, which is the nearest big city.
I know where that is.
Bye-bye. Yeah, it's on the Caribbean.
Nice talking with you.
Have a good trip, Yair.
Until next time. Maybe I'll see you in Israel or somewhere else.
It made the news here, but in a minor way, except for the environmental organizations, obviously touted this big time. It was all over Costa Rica.
And when did this happen?
It was in June.
Oh, you were down there? Huh?
Yeah, we were down there.
I refuse to go to Costa Rica.
Well, it's tourist trip.
Isn't it overpriced?
Oh, yeah,
Relative.
Yeah, well, it depends how you go.
But
It depends how you
Can't
go.
you just go to Nicaragua?
Oh, that's a quarter of the price. Or less.
Yeah, I heard in
I went to
Nicaragua
Guatemala.
maybe has some.
Yeah, Guatemala's
who was
cheap.
it that just told me? Somebody just told me because they're from there. Somebody told me. Oh yeah. Well, Nicaragua didn't take care of their forests, so it looks like crap. But Costa Rica made everything, kept it really, enough areas that you can go and say, well, that's beautiful.
Well, Nicaragua's main disadvantage is they don't have any serious mountains. The mountains are worthless, so it's real